not the last inductee, but the last individual inductee. Very pleased to read the bio for Sean Collins. And let me say this before I read the bio, because the bio is self-explanatory. But I've said this about Coach Marina, I've said this about Coach Howard, and I say this to people that don't live near Paulsboro, but know the Paulsboro name as I travel to different parts of the state. And they say, well, how can it happen? A school so small, that how can the success be? Graduating classes less than 100 kids this year, but yet they're competitive and win championships and distinguish themselves. And I said, so much has to do with the fabric of the community, but more than that, and important as that is, equal to that, is the coaches. These are individuals. These are people that serve as teachers and have other roles and take on the coaching job, which is a big responsibility. And today, with today's athlete, they really have to trust the coach. And the coach has to be honest with kids, because it's such a different world. And that's, when you look at the success of the coaches at Paulsboro High School, you see people that you know the kids trusted, because these coaches didn't try to spin these kids, didn't try to move these kids around in corners. They talked to them, and they gained their trust. And in gaining their trust, they're able to teach them, because that's what a coach is supposed to do. A coach is supposed to teach, prepare a game plan, have the students as ready as they can possibly be, and cut them loose. And in Paulsboro High School, when you cut them loose, that does mean something. So I'm very pleased to read this bio, because as I read this, you're going to hear a story of an individual who accomplished significant things. He came to us from the farm fields of Salem County. And I remember, my mother was president of the Board of Education at times. Jack called and said, John, my son's interviewing for a basketball job at Paulsboro High School. Can you mention to your mother that he's going to interview, and so someone keep an eye on him? Not that Jack had to make that call, because frankly, Sean's personality and his credentials spoke for itself. The rest is history, by the way. So, Sean, I'm happy to read this. Our last individual inductee is Sean Collins, and Sean, I'm happy to read his bio. Sean took over the varsity basketball program in 2010 after one season as junior varsity coach. He led the Red Raiders to 6 Colonial Conference titles with a conference record of 103-17 in 7 seasons. His team won 4 South Jersey Group 1 titles and appeared in the SIAA State Group 1 Championship game twice. In 2015, he led the Raiders to their 2nd state title in school history, defeating University High School of Newark by 30 points. I was there. It was in New Brunswick. It was an exciting moment. That year, Paulsboro advanced to the semifinals of the Tournament of Champions after beating the Group 3 state champion, Bergenfield, by 30 points. 4 times the Raiders were selected as the Team of the Year by the South Jersey Times, and Sean was named Coach of the Year 4 times. Paulsboro was ranked in South Jersey by the Courier Post 5 times and was named the #1 team in South Jersey in 2011-2015. It's the only Group 1 school to receive the Courier Post Cup in basketball. His record against rival Woodbury was 13-3. Collins is a teacher at Shalleck High School in nearby Pittsgrove, and has coached football, basketball, and baseball at his alma mater. As an athlete, he earned 11 varsity letters in high school, earned an athletic scholarship to play basketball at Monmouth University. Sean is employed by the Shalleck School District. He's married to his wife, Chelsea, who is here. The couple has 3 children, Ireland age 6, Knox age 3, Lola age 1. Please welcome Sean Collins into the Paulsboro High School Sports Hall of Fame.